through all the years I've done this, every year is a blessing. It is. I appreciate them and their hard work, and I know you do too. I really appreciate that. We're going to do something a little different this year. We're going to be singing a lot of Christmas carols this morning, and we're going to learn about how they came to be. Rich Reardon, who's our narrator, and thank you so much, Mr. Reardon, for your help. Your wonderful help too, is going to read and tell us about the backgrounds of each carol. I would like to invite you to come and sing along as we get to the time to sing them. We'll be doing more than one verse, so if you want to look at your hymn book to be able to sing the other verses, you may do that, or you may just hum along or whatever makes you comfortable. So we hope you'll enjoy this today, and God's blessing will be upon us all this Christmas season.
What holiday other than Christmas has such a large selection of music that most radio stations take days or even weeks off from their regular programming to play solely the sounds of the season? Yes, much of it is secular, with songs of holiday romance and wonderlands of snow, but surely you've noticed that the Christmas season is the only time of year when you hear Jesus proclaimed over and over from airwaves and speakers in nearly every public place. Not by preachers, but by musicians and singers to the tunes of our favorite religious Christmas carols. Many of the artists might not know or care much about the true meaning of the religious lyrics they're singing, but like the Apostle Paul says in Philippians 1:18, what does it matter? The important thing is that in every way, whether from false motives or true, Christ is preached, and because of this, I rejoice. Carols, by definition, are songs of joy. Their melodies evoke emotions of joy, some quiet and fervent, others loud and triumphant. And each religious Christmas carol tells a bit of the story that brings the greatest joy to all people, the coming of Jesus as our Savior. Behind many Christmas carols, there is another great story. The tale of circumstances or purpose behind the lyrics and tune. Let's look together at some Christmas carols, the meaning of their words, and the stories behind their composition. When we do, you'll have reason to say, Jesus, I believe you. You give us real joy and are worthy of all our praise. The writer of Joy to the World, Isaac Watts, was born in 1674 at a time when his father was in prison for not conforming to the Church of England. Watts inherited his father's free-thinking, rebellious ways. He always wanted to change and improve rather than blindly accept the norm. This included standard church music, which Isaac found dull. Watts' father challenged him to create better church music and spurred him, his son, to compose more than 600 hymns. While studying Psalm 98, Isaac Watts wrote Joy to the World. It was originally sung to the tune of Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing, but it wasn't embraced by many British Christians because they felt Watts was wrong to rewrite the Psalms. Until his death in 1748, however, Watts never gave up trying to improve church music, and his contributions and determination was highly influential in the church music, other church music composers. The composer of the music of Joy to the World, as we know it today, was Lowell Mason, who almost a century after Watts was causing his own controversies in the church music world. He'd been a student of George Frederick Handel, and in 1836, he wrote a new melody that he called Antioch, which is inspired from parts of Handel's Messiah. It was 3 years before he found words for it. Watts' poem, Joy to the World. This pairing of words and music created what is probably the most triumphant and jubilant song we love at Christmas.
Let Amen.